Milionari, British millionaires, Andrew and Tristan Tate arrested for 30 days. They were accused of human trafficking. Dude, Aiden Ross literally posted, okay? My man posted a video about how, like, Andrew Tate is definitely released from prison. Now he got 30 days. It's crazy to me, okay? It's crazy to me that, like, this dude, everything he says, the exact opposite tenfold happens. But yes, we're going to talk about how the Romanian cops found Andrew Tate and whether it was, like, the pizza chain or something. Obviously, the Andrew Tate's, like, presence in Romania wasn't specifically because, like, of the pizza chain. But I think the pizza chain offered them additional clues on to whether they could facilitate on one of his properties or not. That's the reason why the Romanian article wrote that. But, like, yes, he had already posted about being in Romania. And also on top of that, like, obviously the authorities are going to find him regardless. Like, I think a lot of people had fun with that, especially because it's funny, but ultimately completely unrelated to the main reason as to why it happened. Just let us have fun. I mean, just know the truth, though. It's most likely, no, it's not because of the pizza chain, okay? I'll just get started on it.
Social media influencer Andrew Tate has been arrested in Romania on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organised crime group. Our correspondent Ashna Hernag is here with more. Ashna, for the uninitiated, who is he and what's he being accused of in more detail?
Well, Andrew Tate is a former kickboxer, but as you mentioned there, he is a deeply controversial...
Oi, bruvs are on it, lad. They're on it. They're covering it, right?
Online influencer who has been taken off multiple platforms, including Facebook and Instagram, for promoting hate speech and misogynistic commentary. In the past, some of the things that he said, well, he's suggested that victims of rape bear some responsibility in their assault. Women, he's described them as being property belonging to men. And he's described himself, in his own words, as being the king of toxic masculinity.
I think this is also like testing the boundaries on what people will consider acceptable. It's like, it literally feels like even if you do trafficking, as long as you're like openly saying you're doing it, people will just like ride for you, I guess, because of like their hatred for women or something. I don't know what's going on there, but it's basically just like, it's insane. It's insane to just be like openly talking about trafficking, luring women in under false pretenses and grooming them into sex work, and then like keeping them in awful and shitty conditions, and openly stating that you're keeping them in awful and shitty conditions as well regularly, like about your mistreatment of women being like your main reason, like being the main reason why anybody knows you. Because Andrew Tate has tried to be famous for a very long time. He's been a troll for a very long time. He's hung out with a lot of right-wingers for a very long time, but he didn't pop off until he became the face of misogyny, okay? He literally owned it. He was like the most misogynistic man, okay? And I find it really, really, really odd that Mr. Face of Misogyny is still being defended when he did like some of the most violent misogynistic shit you can. What is this? Tate explained it himself, how he uses these controversies. Yeah, and if you turn around and say some well, actually, like, you know, the brothel, they said it was rated for sex trafficking. Bro, he literally said he did the lover boy method personally on his website. What if I told you the only way to escape the matrix is to unlearn everything that you have been taught and rebuild your entire belief system based on critical thought and analysis? Yeah, dude, totally. Like, it's not just the Romanian authorities that said he groomed women into sex work, okay, and put them in coercive situations. It's Andrew Tate who said it. So just listen to him. He bragged about it time and time again. He bragged about it so much, he wrote literally how-to tutorials on his original website. Why do you hate Tate so much, bro? I don't care. I don't care about Andrew Tate. I wish that he was just a funny, charismatic figure who didn't make his entire brand about for women, okay? But more importantly than that, I'm not a fan of sex trafficking. So obviously, that was like a big problem. Like here are the screen caps from his website, dude. I mean, I don't know if I could show some of this stuff. It might be TOS. Okay. Here, my job was to get women to fall in love with me. Here, who am I? My name is Andrew Tate. I'm a retired 4-time world champion kickboxer who is now a multimillionaire, and I'm the most competent person on the entire planet to teach you about the male-female interactions. How did I become rich? Webcam. I've been running a webcam studio for nearly a decade. I've had over 75 girls work for me, and my business model is different from 99% of webcam studio owners. Yeah, because it's literally illegal, okay? Over 50% of my employees were actually my girlfriend at the time, and of all my girlfriends, none were in the adult entertainment industry before they met me. That is literally saying Like, he just basically is openly admitting it. It's crazy to me. My job was to get women to fall in love with me. What he is describing is literally an incredibly common way to groom women into sex trafficking. There is a name for the method. It's called the lover boy method. This is what he was talking about. And when we first watched this, when I first heard him say this, when I first read this thing, I was like, why is this out there? Why? How is this out there? Literally, that was my job. My job was to meet a girl, go on a few dates, sleep with her, test if she's quality, get her to fall in love with me, to do where she'd do anything I say, and get her on a webcam so we could become rich together. Whether you agree or disagree with what I did, with their loyalty, submission, and love for me, doesn't matter. You cannot reject the results. And the results are simple. Well, you know who rejected the result? The mother counterterrorism unit in Romania.
Police needed proof that both these brothers happened to be in the country. And they did that by allegedly monitoring their social media sites. And since Andrew Tate has been engaging in a Twitter row, some viewers may have seen, with climate activist Greta Thunberg, in his latest tweet...
That got a bit ugly, didn't it?
It did. He's recently tweeted a video of him alongside some pizza boxes belonging to a Romanian company, and that was allegedly the way that police went on to find him. Greta Thunberg reacting in the last half an hour or so, tweeting, "This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes." So reacting to that news of his...
She doesn't miss a
arrest.
trick, does she?
No, she doesn't. But he will be...
So let's look. Andrew Tate had talked about being in Romania before that. I think he tweeted on December 25th a video saying Romania. It was a video from Romania. It definitely, it's not just the pizza box that got him, okay? The pizza box might have offered additional confirmation of where he was in that immediate moment, which was like enough for them to facilitate the raid on all of his compounds, because they did do that. But, it was he had tweeted that he was back in Romania. A spokesperson for Romania's anti-organized crime agency refuted widespread claims that authorities were tipped off Tate's location by a pizza box seen in the video. Tate posted in response to climate activists, "Funny, but no." They hit him on every compound that he went to. Like they literally went to every single one of his homes. Then people thought that he was out of jail because he tweeted from his account. Let's take a look.
Miami time. And we got some amazing news, everyone. He made a tweet right here. I'm gonna put it on the screen somehow, somewhere. Andrew was in a Game 7 NBA Finals tied game. Actually, he was down more like 20 points going into the fourth quarter. He dropped 30 points in the fourth quarter.
I wish I could tell you that Aiden Ross was trolling when he says stuff like this. I don't think he is, bro. I can't tell if he's legitimately brainwashed. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for standing up, Aiden. I believe in you. Don't disappoint the masses. We believe in you, Aiden, the best mentor anyone could ask for. Here's the raid video. Someone link Hasanabi the clip of Tate admitting to grooming him in order to influence the massive following he has. Yeah, lady cops were involved in it, which was crazy. No drugs, just weapons. Yeah, those weapons aren't real either, by the way. Yeah, they're airsoft.
Nothing else? No. Okay. Can go.
Am I missing something, or is 30 days ridiculously low for sex trafficking? No. The reason why he's in jail, his jail term has been pushed to 30 days instead of the 24-hour hold that he was on, is because I guess they probably assume that he's a flight risk, and they're waiting to investigate further and bring charges. So Tate was arrested alongside his brother Tristan on Thursday as a part of an investigation into allegations of human trafficking, and authorities suspect the pair, along with two Romanian men, of running an organized crime group. Tristan and two others were also detained by the court in Bucharest. Andrew Tate, 36, has yet to comment directly on the accusations, but after being detained, a tweet was sent from his Twitter account alluding to the 1999 movie The Matrix. The Matrix sent their agents, the post said. The account also retweeted Matrix memes posted by Twitter owner Elon Musk. During the detention hearing, the two brothers maintained their right to silence, their lawyer told the BBC. Earlier, a police spokesperson told the BBC that the 36-year-old would be held at a detention center. Born in the U.S. before moving to the U.K., Mr. Tate went on to have a successful career as a kickboxer. In 2016, he was removed from the British TV Big Brother over a video which appeared to show him attacking a woman. He then set up a webcam business he described as adult entertainment. He went on to gain notoriety online, with Twitter banning him for saying women should bear responsibility for being assaulted. He has since been reinstated, of course. But despite the social media bans, he gained popularity, particularly among young men, promoting an ultra-masculine, ultra-luxurious lifestyle. Ultra-misogynistic. It's not ultra-masculine. He regularly appeared in videos with his fleet of expensive sport cars, private jets, and on expensive holidays. What a way to soft-serve this shit, by the way. But yeah, 4 arrest warrants were approved by a rights and freedoms judge from the Bucharest court. The defense told the two that they had already appealed the decision. Most likely another trial will follow in the first days of January, but the decision is enforceable. This means that the police will take the Tate brothers to the custody of the Capitol Police. So they are, at least until the appeal kicks in, they are under arrest for the next 30 days.